Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Aileen Senpai. I'm a streamer on Twitch, an amateur singer, and a lover of all kinds of music. Now, today we're going to be diving into Skid Row for the very first time, and I am just so excited. You guys have never steered me wrong. Tons and tons and tons of requests for this one, so I already know I'm in for a treat. Thank you for guiding me along this beautiful journey. It's been such a wild ride, and we've heard of so many incredible musicians, some which I've even got a chance to catch live in concert. So huge thank you to you all for, just giving me the best of the best. And I cannot wait to continue to educate myself and honestly just enjoy this beautiful journey with music. If you do enjoy this kind of content, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you never miss my videos ever again. But with that being said, let's get started with Skid Row's I Remember You. Love a good acoustic. Mm. Ooh, nice vibrato. Love that cry. Want to hear that one more time. Okay, I'm already invested. I love a good intro with acoustic and then you get an electric guitar and then it kind of goes back and forth. Like we're kind of ping-ponging here. Beautiful vibrato, nice tone to his voice, but I'm loving that little hammer on with the acoustic guitar. It just sounds so, I don't know, it just kind of puts you in this little trance and that bass in the background, keeping a nice steady pace. Bass and drums, keeping a nice steady pace there, but beautiful so far. I just want to hear that cry one more time. I love a good cry. I think voices that are technically proficient are beautiful. Of course, it's technical, it's perfect, it's precise. But I love when, a voice can have some soul. You hear a lot of emotion, obviously, with the context of these lyrics so far. It seems like we're kind of a little heartbroken here, a little somber, a little morose. So I love when you hear that character in a voice shine through. It makes it even more beautiful, better than perfect. I love those little twangs that he adds there, and vibrato is just on point. But let's hear that cry a little bit more because I thought it was just like a nice little hmm. Let's hear it. Oh, oh, that was just gorgeous. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Mm. Oh my god, I need to hear the last 20 seconds of that one more time. It truly felt like the guitar was crying. Obviously, you see the visuals, and if you are aware of Skid Row, I'm assuming it is talking about the Skid Row in Los Angeles. I live in California, so I am very aware of, the homelessness issue and all of the, despair that is just there. It's just so much heartbreak, so much anguish, people who are just kind of in this endless cycle of not being able to get out. But, you see the lyrics overlaid with these visuals and it really hits so much deeper, especially with that guitar, wailing the way that he was, moving those strings, making it seem like a cry almost. And the way that it just synced up with his voice at the end was just so perfect. It was just better than perfect. I want to hear it one more time because you really feel, that beautiful solo. You felt all of this emotion. You don't need a lyrics or you don't need a voice, but it just speaks for itself there in that moment. And then obviously he comes in and just sends it home, and it's just the most beautiful thing ever. I love that. Let's hear it one more time because goddamn, was that gorgeous.
Woke up to the sound of pouring rain. Washed away a dream of you. But nothing else could ever take you away. 'Cause you'll always be my dream come true.
Oh, the bass.
But darling,
Mm.
I love you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. Not that I seem the same. I remember you through the sleepless nights, through every endless day. I wanna keep saying, I remember you. Remember yesterday, walking hand in hand. Love that I've seen the same. I remember you through all the sleepless nights, through every endless day. I wanna keep saying, I remember,
Cool. Oh, at the end with the acoustic. Ah. Oh, what a gorgeous way to end that. It felt so, interesting hearing this. I felt like I caught myself smiling. I caught myself wanting to cry. I felt myself, honestly caught in the moment, not even able to make form a sentence. It just felt like a weird bittersweet feeling. I felt so blessed. I felt so happy on the inside being able to hear this and how beautiful it sounded, how much emotion was jam packed into, this 5 minute, 14-second song. It was a lot to unpack here. It started off so gorgeous and we went full circle again with that, ending with that acoustic guitar and those, pockets of angst, of anguish, of pain, emotion. Even the guitar just singing, screaming, and crying with us. It was a little bit of everything, but it's so bittersweet because you want to smile and you're just, wow, this is so gorgeous. And you catch yourself smiling, but then you catch yourself feeling like this feeling in your chest, like this little pit in your chest that you're just like, this weight that you're feeling, and just so much anguish. You feel it all transfer to you. And it's the way that he sings it, the way that he's singing, he has this, way of just adding so much emotion. Whether you can relate to this or not, you become an empath for that 5 minutes, and it really just transfers so beautifully and so sadly, beautifully sad is such a perfect way to describe this song. You're happy that you're listening to it, but at the same time, the context and the pain in his voice just makes you feel like you're on this emotional roller coaster almost. It's gorgeous, it's sad, it's everything all at once. It's everything, everywhere, all at once. But wow, I really get why you guys really wanted me to listen to Skid Row. I truly, truly love artists that make you feel just by their voice, just by their guitars, just with their hands. Sometimes you don't even have to have any singing involved, and you just feel it. You feel it so damn prominent. Wow, I loved every bit of this. What a sad, beautifully sad a song, and they structured the songwriting so incredibly well. Love the beginning and the end with the acoustic. It's almost like we're going full circle, and it's odd, because you think about it, this was written, I believe this is in the 80s. You guys let me know this was in the 80s. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 1,000% sure, but it's kind of crazy now if you think about it. Back in, in present day 2023, these issues are still here. If anything, it's gotten a lot worse. So it's really sad to see this, back then, all of the issues that were prominent, and seeing it now in modern times, and it's getting worse and worse. You see, Skid Row in LA. I was there recently. I went to Los Angeles, and I just made me so heartbroken that, this is still happening. I wish there was more that we can do. But the pain in his voice, he's holding that photograph, you feel it. We've all been there with a heartbreak, and you can kind of put yourself in their shoes, but obviously with all of the context, it just makes it so much more gut-wrenching. Gorgeous, beautiful, sad, everything all at once. Love his voice. He has such a nice, rich, richness to his voice. When he gets those gritty moments, those pockets of grit, you really feel like you're honestly shaken to your core. And he does it with such effortlessness. And the vibrato is just so beautiful and gorgeous. Bass guitar, drums, everything, guitars themselves, everything all together was just put together. And it was just, this perfect bliss. I feel like they just were meant to play together, because it all, just fit like a beautiful puzzle piece. And it made such a gorgeous song. Loved it from start to finish. Thank you for showing me this. I am just very honored to have heard Skid Row for the very first time with my favorite people, my favorite, all of you guys who watch this music. And if you're new here, welcome in. I really do. I am just a lover of all kinds of music, and this is just my favorite part of the day. I truly love to discover this, because, these are the greats of all time. And these are music that you all, grew up with, saw in concert. And I wish I could have been there. This seems like such a great time to be alive, and in the 80s and the 70s. But now that I'm here modern day, I really can just, reflect on this and just be grateful that I can still appreciate it with you guys. Thank you for this. If you have other music from Skid Row from this time period, we've kind of been doing a blast from the past here, discovering so many great classic 70s, 80s rock musicians, classic rock and roll, and I'm here for it. So if you have more, please let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy my commentary, please be sure to leave a subscribe, and don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well. And continue to join me on this beautiful musical journey. I also live stream on Twitch. If you want to catch me, I stream every Monday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Love to catch you on there for a live stream. We do lots of talks about music, live reactions, play games, and chat with the community as well. But other than that, videos daily coming forward, so stay tuned. In the meantime, take care of yourself and each other. Remember, I love you so very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.